Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos? I've had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm gonna just start staring at you. I'm staring at you like you dumb. You're stupid because you are.
If you've worked in the service industry, you know.
I don't. The thing too is, I don't know whether to believe stories or not, cause y'all niggas be up here lying like shit, boy. Y'all be lying, saying any story to make it seem and sound good. The Gen Z Stare Explained. Video by the Don Webb. Gen Z Stares is new to me. What is that? The Gen Z Stare. Do I have that stare? From this moment forward, y'all refer to me as being a part of Gen Alpha. That's what I identify as. Don't call me Unc no more. No more. Don't call me that. Without further ado, like the video, hype the video. Let's get straight into the video.
She been comment me.
Yeah, I wish that, sorry.
I got charged for this month, and I need a refund immediately.
I'm so sorry. Did you cancel beforehand or give us a call or email or anything?
No, but me and my son haven't attended any classes for a couple of weeks, so we shouldn't have to pay anything.
Huh?
Okay, unless you've canceled or given us a heads up that you're canceling, there's so many kids on our roster we just...
Do you not hear what I'm saying? I haven't been in classes for the past month, but you still charge me.
Okay, I'll cancel your membership immediately, so there'll be no more extra charges, but I can't guarantee that you can get the refund. I'll talk to my boss to see what I can do, but...
Okay, that's valid though, because imagine you, right? I'm probably assuming correctly that she's Gen Z. If I'm getting charged for something I wasn't there for, now I want a refund. Now, I don't think the merchant has to refund me, but best believe I'm hitting up that Chase app. That agent, bling, bling, yeah, look. I was wrongfully charged. Give me that shit back. Send it back. I was wrongfully charged. And y'all do that. And y'all ever like make a dispute and they really start interrogating you and you start getting flustered like you're lying but you're telling the truth? That's the worst feeling.
Like...
I better see that refund soon.
Okay.
It's a skit.
Have a good one.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
So I just came across this thing called the Gen Z stare, which, if you don't know, is a viral social phenomenon describing a blank, expressionless gaze that younger individuals give in response to simple questions, greetings, or basic conversation. It most frequently happens during customer service interactions or in classrooms, which I don't even blame. Are you kidding me? Do you know how some of these people act and talk? Especially if you work in the service industry, if you work retail, at a restaurant, customer service. But more specifically, dealing with these people face to face. People think they could talk to you any certain type of way because they just want to get their frustrations out. They want somebody to bark at and they know you have to take it because that's your job. The reality is, the modern generation doesn't give a damn. They really don't care. They live on the social space to be.
Oh my goodness. One of the worst things, or something that I don't understand is people doing videos like that. Just videos and someone's recording you do that. That's just embarrassing to me. Like, it's just embarrassing to me.
Begin with. So when it comes to in-person social interaction, it's not really there. Now it is, but it's tweaked a little. With modern convenience, ordering your food online, ordering your groceries online, the fact that COVID happened, everyone rather text than call. Nobody FaceTimes like that. The modern generation, they don't give a damn of what people think, especially when it comes to hearing someone's problems. I also think it has something to do with how meta Gen Z is. Just being online, memes, the memification of everything, tragic or not, people really don't care. So when you're in real life, forced to be in an unskippable cutscene with somebody, especially of the older generation.
Not dead ass, look. They had Charlie Kirk passed away. Day 2, they going crazy with the pictures. Then Erica starts crying because he passed away. They start doing her too. Damn. The next day, Drewski drop a skit. The next 2 weeks, Drewski drop a skit acting like Erica Kirk. Nah, we don't take nothing serious. Nothing serious. Don't bring a man killed himself. He offed himself because he got caught gooning in a driveway. Let's make fun of him too. We finna pull up to the exact location too. On some protests. Talking about resting goon.
And they're going on spewing nonsense or just bringing up irrelevant facts or just trying to make small talk. Most of the time, it's worthless. Now, of course, socializing is good, but depending on what you're talking about, it could be worthless. It could be useless, especially if you're complaining and bitching about something no one really cares. This modern new generation is just really over it. The idea of manners, being polite and all that is really going out the window. We live in the most freest of times, greeting people and all that. It's just irrelevant at this point. And if people come off the rip with attitude, yeah, we're not dealing with it.
Why the fuck did I just pay? Bro, why did I pay you?
I can't.
Why did you let me pay you?
I just work here.
Why did you let me do that?
Ma'am, I just work here.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all on?
If you've ever interacted with Gen Z in the workplace, they're definitely different, and I can't tell if it's because they don't want to work or if they're just good at seeing through fakeness. Like, everyone says the Gen Z stare is because they're just kind of like lazy.
What I can take from this is that it's not necessarily because I mean it's a mixture of all of it. Obviously, everybody, every generation, everybody different, but I feel like this stare thing comes down to more of it ain't that deep. I think we've learned to like really just see it like, all right, bro, is it that serious though? You know what I'm saying? Like something happens, it's like, but we still like we came to a realization a lot better than older generations. You know what I'm saying? Like something bad happens, like, yeah, but still, like we don't take it serious, but like we understand it, but it's like you can't change it now. So like, you know what I mean?
And like not sentient, not aware of what's going on. But I think they're just like really jaded and cynical and kind of like over it all.
Oh, Gen Z just does the Gen Z stare. They don't know how to talk to people. Fair. A lot of Gen Z don't know how to talk to people. But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid. I cannot tell you. You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can be. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag. Then she says, I want to have pepper jack on this burger.
What the fuck? Red flag for you. Cause why you judging my order like that? I used to order it like that when I was a kid. Meat, cheese, spread. They used to be like, are you sure you don't want no meat, cheese, spread? Are you sure you don't want I want meat, cheese, spread. Them cheeks. That's how I'm coming. And they would give me that order, and that was my burger. Don't judge me, because I don't like your soggy lettuce and onions and tomatoes. I didn't like that growing up.
I look at her, I'm confused. I'm like, ma'am, you said you didn't want cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you talking about like specific cheeses or like you just don't want any cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you aware pepper jack is a type of cheese we offer? She looks at me and she scoffs like, dumb. And she's like, clearly I'm not talking about the cheese then. Then what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, ma'am, we don't offer anything that's pepper jack except for our cheese. She said, put pepper jack on the burger. Y'all have done it before. I want the pepper jack that's not the cheese. And I'm like, I really don't know what this lady talking about. But I'm like, okay. So, ma'am, I'm putting the pepper jack that we offer on your burger. She says, yes. Are you deaf? That's what I just said. Okay. So her order comes out. I give it to her. She opens the burger. She says, what is cheese doing on my burger? I said, ma'am, you said to put pepper jack on your burger. But she asked me, are you dumb? I said, not the cheese. And like she starts going on this whole spiel. I clocked out immediately. I was like, let me go get my manager. She has this whole conversation with the manager, all upset, calling me all types of names. Manager pulls me to the side and said, oh, she was asking for fried jalapenos on her burger. I'm sorry. Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos? I've had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm gonna just start staring at you. I'm staring at you like you dumb. You're stupid because you are.
If you've worked in the service industry, you know.
I don't. The thing too is, I don't know whether to believe stories or not. Cause y'all niggas be up here lying like shit, boy. Y'all be lying, saying any story to make it seem and sound good. That one was kind of 7 out of 10 believable.
Know exactly what she's talking about, especially at a grocery store. People just automatically assume things are in the back. Well, can you go check in the back? Do you have it in the back? No, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is all the inventory we have. We don't have it. Well, you gotta go check in the.
Okay, we're gonna give people a lot of slack because y'all making it seem like they make it seem like Gen Z thinks that All this stuff is not regular. No, this is regular. Have y'all ever been in a grocery store and really had to look for I need something specific? And you ask somebody and they said, oh, hold on, let me check. Oh, since we have some in the back, and they go and get it for you. So the next couple of times you go, if they don't have it out there on the floor, you're going to say, do you have this in the back? That's not crazy. What are we talking about? That's not crazy, because I do that too. Y'all got this? Y'all don't got it out here. Do you guys have it in the back? Like in the storage or in the stock or whatever? Because the nearest one says down. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, oh, actually, no, we don't.
Back. People are so ridiculous, man, and usually it's the older generation. For whatever reason, this is just their life. This is how they were brought up. They socialize at these grocery stores, retail stores, whatever. It's not really about finding a solution. It's about socializing to find a solution together while belittling you in the process because you're an employee after all. For some reason, the older generations, they like this idea of being served. And newer generations, it's the same, but we prefer no interaction. It's the fact that when you order DoorDash or Uber Eats, you want them to just leave it in front of the door instead of going and getting it. It's the fact that they have curbside pickup instead of walking inside the store and going through all that hassle.
That's just lazy.
Bring it out to me. Or how you'll be shopping at a grocery store.
Or I heard somebody say they do that because, oh, I know somebody that says, because if I go in a store, I'm going to start buying everything that I don't need that I didn't come for. So I respect that.
Or a retail store. And if someone's in the way down that aisle, you'll just skip the aisle completely and go all the way around. Or the best one yet, when you go to a friend's house and instead of going up to the door and knocking on it, you'll just text them that you're outside. We are really an antisocial, social generation. It is what it is. I can't even blame people at the end of the day because honestly, I don't like people bothering me, so I wouldn't go out of my way to bother someone else. If I go to a store and they don't have what I'm looking for, I'm not gonna go ask someone. I'm just gonna look it up on my phone and see where they have it at a different store.
That means you ain't want it that bad. That's all that means. You ain't want it that bad. You've never been. Mom's is on the toilet right now. Right now talking about, I need toilet paper. You go and look. Oh, damn. We ran out of toilet paper. You go to Target. You like, you guys got toilet paper? No, there's none out here. You guys got it in the back. That's how bad you want it. Be in that situation. You're not finna drive another 10 minutes to the next Target. You're not finna drive another, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna ask if they got it in the back. And guess what? They gonna have it in the back. And now, from now on, you're gonna be like, do you have it in the back?
So when you're stuck in these situations where the older generation, they want to answer out of you, they want you to socialize, they want small talk, they're just demanding so much of you, you can understand why the younger generation just doesn't give a damn. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Go find another way. You don't have to come complain to me about your situation. There's always a solution to your problem, but it seems like the older generation, they want to speak to somebody. They want a real person. They want somebody to solve their problem for them. Maybe that's not all the way correct, but that's what it seems like. I don't think this is anything new. I don't think it has anything to do with Gen Z or anything like that. Yes, sure, this generation is more meta than ever. They're self-realizing, understanding that I'm in a Karen moment. You know, before it would just be a situation that's happening, but now we understand, oh, this is a Karen moment. You're acting like a Karen. So the younger generation is just fed up at a much more younger age than ever before.
$3.97. Which one is the matcha latte? Thank you.
I just went to the drive-thru and I give the lady.
Okay, now I understand the stare more. Okay, I understand the stare more. And I'm one of those people that has gotten this stare. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad because I've asked somebody before I'd be asking valid questions, but since y'all are chronically online or you guys are doing whatever your life is like, you know things, but I'm not in the know. So if I pull up and I get my very first matcha and I say, yo, can I get a matcha? There's 2 green drinks, right? One could be a vegetable soup in a cup or I don't know what it is. And I'm like, which one's the matcha? Just making sure. They'll be like, the green one? Okay, bitch. My fault for trying to make sure. It's my first time out here. It's my first time in a cafe. I ain't know which one was. I was just making sure.
My card, and I'm like, here you go. Nothing, which is fine. Gives me back my card. Thank you. Hands me my food. Thank you. Have a good day. not a word. Like, she did not speak a word. And this happens to me every single time that I like go through the drive-thru or I'm in the checkout line at a store, and it's only around people my age. Why are we so weird? Guys, why are we weird? Why are we acting like it's our first day on earth? I don't know why this bothers me so much, but why is it that only our age group from like 19 to 23, 24, why do y'all not know how to speak? It really drives me crazy. And I don't love small talk, but like I like to talk to like show appreciation for whatever the other person is doing for me, even if it's something small or like in their job description, and of course they're gonna do it. But like, I'm sorry, but
I feel like she's right, but like this low-key got, because you could talk the same way an old person to talk to, and you don't want to be in that conversation. You in conversation jail, and now they're talking to you. If you want to talk, you gonna talk, just like the old people. Just talk. They'll talk back.
care a little bit, and then whenever I actually make a side conversation, people look at me like I am insane, like I'm clinically insane. Like, why are you speaking to me right now? And oh my gosh, it upsets me. I don't know if it's because like I work in healthcare and like I'm just used to having side conversations and small talk, and you know, having like the social skills in that area. But guys, you 18 to like 24-year-olds, we need to do better, because our brains act fried. Like, we genuinely act like this is our first day on earth.
So obviously in this situation, it makes sense why you think it's weird, because you're in the service industry yourself. You have to deal with patients on a daily basis. You have to be personal. You have to communicate to them, let them know what's going on. You have to make bonds with these people. Essentially, they're your patients at the end of the day. When it comes to working at a fast food restaurant or a retail store, we don't care about these people. Are you kidding me? Why should I care about having small talk with some random person that I don't give a damn about? The fact that
I wouldn't necessarily say I subscribe to what she's saying, because I feel like when I'm out, like I was at the Habit like a few months ago, and usually it's whenever I go, not to toot my own horn or anything. It's just I usually get like compliments or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's never really weird. And when I get that compliment, I keep it going like, oh, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I got these from here, whatever. You be wearing, like, someone complimented my boots before in a restaurant. I said, oh yeah, bro, yeah, these are, what's it called? These are yada whatever. You like boots? You be wearing boots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put myself out there and say this, but like, those compliments are usually coming from people my age, and it be, I want to say it's split, men and women. You know, women usually for like a cent, guys for like clothes or something like that, or like, yo, you play basketball? Damn, bro, you're tall, bro, or something like that. And then we start talking. Oh yeah, you stay out here, bro. Oh yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't have that time too. Imagine you being in the auto zone. I'm trying to get back home, bruh. I gotta wake up early. I'm not trying to sit here for an extra 10, 15 minutes talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because conversations go like that because no one knows how to end the conversation. So I kind of see it both ways, but I feel like she putting a lot on the younger people, but I feel like a lot of them do. You just got to be that approachable type of person that they got to see. You know what I'm saying?
that I'm even working this job right now, I can care less about. Now, that's not a positive mindset. That's not the mindset that you want to have. But at the end of the day, it's just true. Like I said before, Gen Z is just fed up. They are super meta. They understand the fact that I'm working here right now, I kind of have to be. I'm not enjoying this. I mean, due to social media, people see the other side. They realize I could just be online talking all day, living my life, doing what I want to do and getting paid for it. Yet I'm stuck here working this dead-end job. That's the difference right there. I'm telling you, people are 23 years old having a quarter-life crisis. That's what social media, that's what the internet has done to the younger generation. It stunted their growth. And what made it worse is...
I'm all over on this video. I'm not picking a side. I'm just... don't do too much on both sides. You feel me?
The fact that everybody was on lockdown, they didn't get to socialize. Literally, the most impactful years on their life were taken away. Instead of being in person, in class, learning, socializing, talking to your friends, your peers, your teachers, you had to interact with everyone through a screen, on Zoom. People don't give a damn, I'm telling you. The younger generation is fed up. Because of certain situations and circumstances, young people don't give a damn. That's exactly where that expression came from. Just put the fries in the bag. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Just put the fries in the bag. And for some odd reason, people who are very sociable, they have a problem with that. Oh, you need to talk to me. I demand your attention. You need to acknowledge me. No, ma'am. No, sir.
For some reason, it's always a old person, usually man, trying to talk to me in public. Oh my, I was in Home Depot looking for something, right? I'm looking for a faucet. I'm looking for, actually, it's a shower or shower drain faucet, whatever, right? This man talks to me for 30 minutes talking about, well, yeah, yeah, bro. I was Elon Musk before Elon Musk. Look at my ring. It's full sterling silver. Yeah, they gave this to me at SpaceX. I used to work there. Oh yeah, they actually fired me for Elon. He's a fucking bitch though. He's like, I'm retired. I get $2,000 or $4,000 the first of every month. I'm like, bro, you're telling me. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? And I'm sitting there like this. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I probably should have been like, all right, bro, but I gotta go and do something. But shit, antisocial. Maybe I don't got the social skills to cut it off.
Go on about your way.
A generational divide is causing workplace issues between millennials and Gen Z workers. According to yourtango.com, the work ethic clash between millennials and Gen Z stems from differing approaches to corporate loyalty. Gen Z workers are actively setting strict boundaries to avoid the typical workaholic culture of previous generations. While millennials may feel frustrated by this big shift, Gen Z is prioritizing a work-to-live mentality over unconditional devotion to corporate and often exploitive employers.
I spoke about this recently on one of my videos called Why Gen Z is Falling Behind. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, the younger generations just don't give a damn. I keep repeating that in this video because it's so true. They know that these corporations, these companies don't care about you. At the end of the day, we have to work for them in order to make a living, in order to make money, just to live. So why am I going to give myself to this company when they can fire me at their discretion?
Hey man, I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that like Gen Z is almost in a way taking advantage or like not taking anything too serious to the point where it's a negative thing? Do you think it's more on Gen Z? Do you think it's more on society? I feel like they be blaming everything on Gen Z. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they just throw everything on Gen Z. They ruining this, they starting this. Y'all can see in my other videos. I dropped one yesterday with So No Jordan. I reacted to it. I think I'm doing another one of his videos today. And they just be blaming Gen Z for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear it. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you to death. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm gone.